candidates again, especially for those in their first and second year who have still relatively new to the lifestyle. Do you recommend a particular lifestyle balance? Something
Well,
that helps them kind of stay focused or not get so disenfranchised with the frustrating elements of their work?
well, the one of the best. I think that one of the best things that I learned is as a manager. So when I quit academia after my PhD, and that was like, if you take this distance and you sort of look at your issue as a problem that you can discuss, which means that you're not into the problem, but you look at it as if it's on the table. And if you do that, you can all of a sudden on Saturday night, you can go sit around the table with friends and share that. And they'll all have good ideas. And they know you and they know exactly why your character
Sure.
is fitting exactly that problem, so why you're stuck. So distance is important in terms of being able to use your intelligence to look at that problem rather than be into it. And it's very interesting to see that intelligent people are usually not good in thinking about the problem they have in the same way as they look at the research object. So
Sure.
they are just into trouble.
Yeah.
That's it. Desperate. And so take distance. Now then the question of course is the next one is so I'm worried when people don't talk about their research with other people than researchers. That worries me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried when PhDs cannot put or elaborate on the process problems they have, the content, or even the relationship problems they have, when they cannot formulate them, cannot put them on the table and share them with other people. And so, but for the distant, you need something that takes you out.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, of course, something very important. So you cannot just do research. Basically, if you do research the way you want, it's the worst way you can do it. That's the problem. Because what you start doing is you start in a linear, sequential way as an idiot do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically how you do it.
Sure.
As a researcher, if you formulate what you would like to do. What is the worst thing to do it? Meaning that you are stuck somewhere and then you go start pondering how to solve it. But which is very inefficient because you should go out, discuss it with other people, or stop with that and start doing something else and find yourself the next day with a good solution.
Yeah.
So the parallel working is important, but then you have to let loose the issue that you have, discussing it on the table with other people. What researchers do is when they have a problem, they draw back, work on their own, exactly the wrong thing, and keep on working on that until it's solved. So that's very interesting to see. So what I love about doing research that it sort of challenges you to do things that are counterintuitive, and then it helps. And that's where you can have a role as a mentor, at least if the person you're talking to trusts you, because you can then help people do things they wouldn't do but are still in their interest. And but hey, have a good hobby.
Yeah, certainly.
Because it's a metaphor for a lot of things, and it enables you to make distance. For me, it was painting, because if you're a precise person, you're sort of forced with painting to let loose, do it quickly. So if you do water painting, you cannot control it, and it should go fast. So, for example, the first lessons I had to make every 2 minutes a sketch of a model. And you cannot be a control freak and aiming for perfection. So, but then you find out all of a sudden that you make 20 very quick sketches on an evening, 2 which are beautiful, and the other ones, they're garbage, which is okay because you make 2 beautiful sketches.
Sure.
But it's something you don't do, because if you ask me to start doing something, I'll go and polish and work on one thing which is not too good. That's the difference. So hobbies are really important,
Certainly.
for PhDs, of course, and everyone has its own angle.
Yeah.
Where to go. I mean, might be like you, improvisation.
Yeah, yeah.
People might go for judo. people. I think, by the way, sporting is really good because hey, we're having a sitting job.
Yeah, of course. Especially when we sit around all day, standing even for a few minutes is nice.
It's weird when you're in the
Yeah.
strongest period of your life
Mm-hmm.
that you sit down all
Yeah,
day.
right.